Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be discovering more about figurative language. If you haven't already, please do so like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell, and you'll be notified when my videos are posted. Let's start with the types of figurative language. We have a simile, metaphors, hyperbole, idioms, onomatopoeia, and personification. Let's start with a simile. So a simile is a comparison of two things using like or as. For example, you are as brave as a lion. That doesn't clearly mean that you are just like a lion. Another example is, her cheeks are red like a rose. That does not mean that they were just like a rose. It's just that they were very red. Let's take a look at metaphors. Metaphors are two things that are compared without using like or as. Most of the time, metaphors use is. For example, America is a melting pot. It doesn't clearly mean that it's a pot that's melting. Another example is, life is a roller coaster. That doesn't mean that life is about going on roller coasters or whatever. Most of the time, metaphors use the word is. They never use like or as. They mostly use is. Let's take a look about hyperboles. They're exaggerating to show strong feelings or effects. For example, he's running faster than the wind. That doesn't clearly mean that the boy or anyone is running faster than the wind, because that's kind of impossible. It's just exaggerating something. The bag weighs a ton. That doesn't mean that it was actually a ton, even though it might be, but most of the time it's just exaggerating it. Let's take a look at idioms. Idioms are phrases or expressions that convey a meaning which not be disapproved from the conjoined meaning of its element. Idioms are kind of like similes. They just don't use the word as in them. So if it doesn't use as or like, it's an idiom. For example, the test was a piece of cake. That doesn't exactly mean that the test was to eat a piece of cake. It was just very easy. The test was very easy. They're using the idiom piece of cake to describe it. The next example is, it's getting out of hand. That doesn't mean that the paper or whatever is getting out of their hand. It means that it's out of control. So idioms are kind of like similes and metaphors, just that idioms, they don't use like or as, and metaphors use the word is most of the time. Let's take a look at some onomatopoeia. My favorite type of figurative language are onomatopoeia because there are types of words that sound like what it describes. They're very easy to define. For example, the car zoomed around the neighborhood. So the car didn't exactly go like zoom. It's just using exaggerating, but just in a sound way. It's pretending the sound. The drums went like boom, boom, boom. That doesn't mean that the actual drums went like that. That's just the sound. It's exaggerating the sound. As you can see in our picture, we have different types of onomatopoeias. We have boom, zap, bam, pop, pout, bag, and bang. Onomatopoeias are basically figurative language types that describe the sound or its effect of the sound. Let's take a look at personifications. So it gives human traits to objects or ideas. For example, the sun danced. The sun can't really dance, can it? It can't, because the sun is not a person. It's just exaggerating of a human trait, because humans would dance, but they're using the sun danced. So it's not true. Basically, personification is giving human traits to object or ideas. For example, another example, my house is a friend who protects me. Does that really mean that the house is a friend and they play together who protects them? No, it means that it covers them or it helps them do something. Personifications, just like how friends, they help protect they're using house to protect. Because a thing can't protect you. They're using a friend, but they're using it as a meaning of a house. So personifications are basically giving human traits to objects or ideas. So they're making the sun dance. Only humans can do that. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing my videos. If you haven't already, please do so. Like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell. I will be posting videos every Monday and Wednesday. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.